Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in this video I am going to be explaining why I'm moving providers this year. So I am currently with Vanguard for my pension. Now for the next year I don't really plan, this is one of my sort of investment accounts, but I don't plan on adding any more to this pension account this year. I'll go into reasons on another video. It doesn't mean I'm not investing, it just means I'm not investing through my pension for this year. And if you didn't know, Vanguard have now changed their fee strategy or their fee structure, sorry. So if you have below £33,000, you're going to be paying a £4 per month charge to have your accounts here. So I currently have a very, very small ISA as well as a small pension here, and the account value is £7,300. So I'm actually going to move my pension over to a new provider, and I haven't yet decided on which provider I'm going to move my pension to. However, I will say that I want to move my ISA over to InvestEngine. Now, the reason I'm going to choose InvestEngine is because of the fees. Essentially, there basically are no fees. Of course, there are fund fees and stuff like that, but it's much cheaper to go to InvestEngine if you are on a platform like Vanguard. Now, I also have my trading 212 ISA here, where I'm investing in these income share ETPs for a high dividend yield. And I'm going to keep my ISA here. I'm going to keep investing in my ETPs over on trading 212. But for my SIP and my ISA over on Vanguard, I am going to move this. So my sort of ISA on Vanguard, I've only been putting into this for 2 or 3 months now. And I only have two funds, the accumulating all world fund and then the S&P 500. And I have a direct debit every month going into here, nothing much. I just have a set direct debit of £170, which is the minimum I will invest every month. And that's just to buy these funds essentially. So I know at least as a minimum, I'm investing around, I believe it's £2,000 a year, right? If we do this, times that by 12, a minimum I'm investing £2,040 every single year. Now, if I retire, when I can access my SIP, which is going to be 58, I'm currently 23, so that is 35 years, I believe. That's 71k as a minimum that I would have personally contributed, plus compounding growth and all that good stuff. I do invest more than that. As you can see, I've got 50k that I can go ahead and put back into this financial year into my trading 212 ISA. I had like 60, almost 70 grand in here a year ago. I had to pull that money out to fund another investment outside of the stock market. But I'm sort of rebuilding back up these stock accounts now. So I am going to be pulling out of Vanguard and moving to InvestEngine. Now, the way I'm going to do this through the ISA is to just sell these investments. And then because I've only, been in these like 2 months, I'm just going to sell these investments and then repurchase them over on InvestEngine. It'll probably be the quickest way versus, going and transferring it. So I'm literally just going to sell these, go over to InvestEngine, put the cash back in, and then basically invest. Simple as that. Nothing too crazy there. Now you're probably thinking, Jack, why don't you move your pension over to InvestEngine? Well, I could do that. Oh, and by the way, if you are looking to transfer one of your accounts as well, just because of this new Vanguard fee, then I will leave a link in the description. If you use it, essentially you get a share up to £100. So you'll get an investment up to £100 if you use the link down below. It doesn't cost you anything more. You may as well use it just as a free, nice bonus, which is pretty nice. So you're probably thinking, why don't you move your SIP to InvestEngine? Well, I could do that. They do have a personal pension. And the reason I'm not doing that at the moment is because they just haven't been around for long enough. This is a pension. I want to keep this safe. This is going to be for the long term. I can't access this until I'm 58. So, if we take that into account and let's say, how much do I have in here? I got 6,000. Let's just call it £7,000 just for easy accounting sake. £7,000. Okay, and we say this on average grows 8% per year over the next 35 years, and we don't contribute anything more to it. That's going to be over 100 grand sitting there for me when I go ahead and potentially retire at that age, right? Or when I can actually access that. So I want my 100 grand, my future 100 grand to be safe, and I do not want to pay a £4 per month fee until, if we take a look down here, I'm going to be paying this fee for then if we don't contribute anything more to it, if we take into account an 8% compound rate, I'm going to be paying this for the next 22 years. And I do not want to be paying £4 a month to Vanguard until I am, 45, to be honest. So yes, I am sort of keeping everything, moving these portfolios around just so that I'm not getting, destroyed by these high fees. So I'm selling my portfolio, my ISA, and I'm going to transfer my SIP. So let's go ahead and show you this right now. So in the ISA, what we're going to do is we're just going to come ahead and click sell. To the sales, it's only £350. It's nothing really to write home about, right? But I've just gone ahead and sold these. And what I need to do now is cancel the direct debit and then also set up a direct debit for InvestEngine. So I will do that right now. So I've just gone ahead and rebalanced this essentially. So I've set up this new portfolio. We got 50-50, 50% into the S&P 500, 50% into the FTSE All World accumulating, and we have a savings plan set up for £170 per month. Auto cash reinvest is on. So this is not distributing dividends. This is constantly reinvesting and just accumulating dividends into these positions, which is nice. So you can actually, the good thing is you can kind of see the breakdown of where each kind of fund is holding. And then once you have money in these, so for example, if I go over to my other portfolio here, InvestEngine is great. It's really simple to use, really easy to look at and whatnot. So if I click into this one, for example, and click on to the S&P 500, and if I go down here, we be able to see my holdings and how much I'm holding of each stock, which is really nice actually. And you can see sort of how much, what kind of percentage or the amount of money I'm holding in these, which is again pretty cool. So one thing that I do want to do is I do want to rename this instead of DIY 5. I do want to rename this to something else. So I'm going to look at doing that on another screen. But what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've sold my investments in the Vanguard ISA, and then those will sell probably tomorrow. I'll withdraw this cash, this £350 of cash, and I'll just go ahead and put that into this new one. And then from the 27th of this month, I'll automatically be investing £170 a month. And that will be as an absolute minimum. This sort of Vanguard S&P 500 here, I just added, someone basically paid me back some money that they owed me. So I just plunked it in here. Pretty simple. So nothing too extravagant there. And I'll probably continue to do that once he's, once I'm getting payments in from someone that owes me money, or, I don't know, a tax refund or something like that. I'll probably just check it in the S&P 500 as a separate portfolio to track it. But this is going to be the main one. Savings plan, £170 a month. Just set up a direct debit between the FTSE All World and the S&P 500. I know there is some overlap. I'm fine with that overlap for now, to be honest. I think this setup's pretty cool. I quite like it. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. So just thought I'd make this video on why I'm switching to InvestEngine. And my SIP, I'm not sort of convinced. I do have this pension kind of just sitting there with nothing in it on InvestEngine. I may put it in here, but again, it hasn't been around for too long. And I kind of want my pension sitting somewhere that's pretty stable for the long term. So I could do something like Hargreaves Lansdowne or something like that. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.